What's up, people? This is RGC and welcome to another pickup video. Local hookup, garage sale find. Got quite a bit of stuff here. Some stuff that I'm not the most interested in, but it's not bad. And got this nice little lot here for 70 bucks. Let's start off with the PlayStation 3 right here. It's one of the original models that's backwards compatible. Happy to have it. It has yellow light of death, but I do plan on keeping it and eventually getting it fixed. So happy to have it either way. This is the Xbox 360, of course, the white original model. These are notorious for red ringing of death. Untested as of right now, but I should have a chance to test it later. Got an N64. It is tested and it does work. No expansion pack, but not bad. Got a UMD here. It's like a King Kong or something. Whatever. Not interested, but might trade it into a local store. These are two of the highlights here. Two PlayStation 3 controllers, both 6-axis, both in a pretty good condition. I plan on keeping the red one. You got God of War 2, complete in box or case. Transformers, a game that is getting traded in. Final Fantasy X, I already have a copy that's black label in better condition, so this one's getting traded. Dirge of Cerberus, great condition, but I don't plan on playing through it, so it'll likely get traded in. Twisted Metal Black, greatest hits getting traded, of course. No greatest hits for me. And Dragon Ball Budokai 3, not complete, not in the best condition, getting traded in. And OG Xbox, two of them, both do work. So this is a pretty nice highlight for 70 bucks. Now I will move on to my other pickups right now. Okay, continuing on with the pickups, now back inside from the garage. The important thing to remember always when you buy systems or consoles, to never bring that stuff in your house without taking it, preferably taking it apart or looking it over. Because you buy from someone's home, you don't know what they have in their house, pest-wise, roaches, spiders, whatever. And all it takes is one to get in your house and you may have an infestation on your hands. So always be sure to keep that stuff outside until you have it, or until you get a chance to look it over and check it out for any bugs. But anyway, this is the stuff that I'm sure is clean. First up here, we got the PlayStation 2 game, The King of Fighters Ultimate Match 98. Happy to have this one. Kind of on a little quest to get all the SNK games for the PlayStation 2. Another interesting game I ran across, Playboy The Mansion. Yeah, I don't really necessarily know 100% what this one is about, but I do have some of an idea, obviously. Good condition. It's only like $10. Kind of more on the uncommon side. Not that expensive, but it's kind of uncommon, understandably. Okay, moving on to a few more PlayStation 2 games. Champions, Return to Arms, complete, good condition. I need to get the first one still. Kind of lagging when it comes to certain series on PlayStation 2. Spartan Total Warrior, I have another copy. This game was on like $2.51 in Second and Charles, so I'm surely gonna pick up a $15 to $20 game for $2, even though it's not that big of a rare game or expensive game, but it's a good game, good title, and for so cheap, I could give it to a friend or something. Next up, Mark Echo's Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure, only $3. Heard this is actually a pretty good game too, and it was in really good condition. Even has the warranty card and all that stuff in there. Plus, when I opened it, an action replay was in there. So hell yeah, I'm buying it. So I'm happy to have that for $3. Let's see. Moving on to some Wii games. Again, I really need to go through my Wii collection and purge out some garbage. There's tons of garbage in there. Eventually I'll get around to it. But this is a gem, and that's Zack and Wiki. I got another copy here and another copy here. So yeah, $6 there at Second and Charles, and $3 essentially at that store, but good game. Yeah, you can't go wrong with quality Wii titles for cheap right now. Happy to have it. Or these. I guess I got 3 copies of this now. Got 3 copies of Klonoa too. I just like having doubles of good games. Next up, Heavenly Guardian. This is my second copy. This is obviously from GameStop at 99 cents. Yeah, 99 cents for this game. Anyway, not rare, uncommon or anything, but it's the spiritual successor to the Pocky and Rocky 1 and 2 games for the Super Nintendo. Happy to have it. At least another one. Next up, interesting, kinda. UFO made it. UFO, they tend to make shooters. This is the Monkey King. I don't like what I see on the back regarding the quirkiness of the controls, the tilt controls. And but I did want to see what the game's about. It does look like a shooter, a flying shooter, or shmup of some type. I was hoping it was a platformer, but it isn't. Either way, I will check it out, and for $2, there's really not much at risk there. So there you go. All right, moving on. We all know that Wii has a ton of garbage games. True enough, this is possibly another one, but it's uncommon to rare. At least it was rare at one time. Let's walk it out. This is my second copy. I do have an acquaintance that is looking for this game. I may trade it with him for something. But yeah, this is a relatively uncommon game I ran across at GameStop. Whatever. Next up, Second and Charles pick up Resident Evil 0. Making amends for purging or selling my whole GameCube collection back in 2009, which I regret, but I have made up for. This is one of the games I sold in 2009. All my games were Black Label at the time, and continuing that tradition, I have a Black Label version of Resident Evil 0 here. Yeah, so happy to have it. Not much of a Resident Evil fan, but just making amends for giving all those games up. Yeah, and I'm really not trying to make you make a big deal about the whole Black Label thing. If you want a game and you can get it for Player's Choice version, the greatest hits for cheaper, that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to cause any issues there. I just don't like greatest hits games or the color. It's just irritating to me. I'm OCD like that. Next up, Rave Master. You kind of saw it on the edge of the screen. Interesting fighter or brawler up to 4 players. Seemed pretty cool. Don't see it that often. Happy to have it. So glad to add that quality game. You know, Konami for the most part, you're in good hands. Okay, moving on. Ran across Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Yeah, Black Label, of course. Happy to have it. Complete, pretty good condition. Not perfect, but it's okay. Non-Player's Choice disc. Got a nice color. Cover art for the disc. Color manual. Everything's all good. Wasn't that expensive. Wasn't nearly as expensive as online. About a $20 game online. Okay, next up, I have a second copy. Ran across a second copy of Star Soldier, Vanishing Earth. I had a copy before, but the label had some discoloration up here. And like I said, I'm really kind of OCD about my stuff. I like everything being in really good to perfect to mint condition. So, yeah, I just went on and spent another 15 bucks and got myself another copy here. So, yeah, the label is good. Got it in this nice protector here. Some rear label damage, but I can easily go buy a cheap garbage sports game and swap the back out. And no big deal. I got the right tools for it. So, not a big deal. Swapping backs out on N64 games is very easy because the chip inside the game is actually like self-contained inside some a metal casing. So the back part of this gray piece right here that clamps the card together, it doesn't actually make contact with the chip or board inside, unlike some of the Super Nintendo ones where it's a custom fit out back for the designated game board. And finally, for the N64, Mario Party 3. This is my second copy. Not a cheap game. I know it was a late N64 release, one of the last ones, but this is like a $50 game. Anyway, happy to have it. Got a few more pickups coming. If not, this will be the end of the video. But stay tuned in a few seconds, and if you see more games, you know I pick more up. A few more pickups. Just remembered I had this in the car, and that is an official PlayStation 1 memory card, and it's clear. Thought that was a pretty cool pickup. It'll be nice to get the colors for each one of the controllers as well. It was only $3.95. So happy to have the clear one. I always go for official first party, memory cards. That's a strong suggestion. And I got another pickup too, and that's actually a phone. I got myself a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 today. I've recently been shooting all my videos with the Note 2. I had Note 2 for about 2 years now. That's what most of my pickup videos have been shot with. But now I have my Note 4. So picture quality should improve as well as video quality. So happy to have it. Stay tuned for more pickups. Got a few more pickups here. First up, I swung by Second and Charles today. Got 1080 snowboarding for $5. It's complete, good condition, and I already have a protective cover over it. I'm not a big sports game guy at all. I don't play them or collect them, but snowboarding games are an exception I will make. Sometimes skateboarding as well. So those are the only type of sports games I actually will tolerate or play. Anything else I'm not having. But yeah, happy to have that, good condition, and it's the non-player's choice box. Next up, I got new Play Control Pikmin from GameStop. This game was like $35, but it was really good condition. I did want it. It's complete, has all the inserts in it, has the original receipt back here as well from when the original owner had it. So for this condition, I'll make an exception, and I did pay retail for it, but happy to have it. Minty case too, nice cover art condition, everything's great. So happy to have it. About to go through the Wii collection I have and try to trim it down some, but that is a nice addition to my Wii collection. A few more here. I like my kind of odd games. Stretch Panic for PlayStation 2. Complete, good condition. Want to know more about it? Look it up. Next up, Nano Breaker, hack and slash. Don't see it too frequently. I think it's a common game. I just don't see it frequently, but happy to have it. I like my hack and slash game. And a few more here. Tomba, PlayStation 1, complete, good condition. There you go. Oops. Yeah. And Tomba 2. Both complete, good condition. Okay, we have a few more pickups here. First up, Makai Kingdom for the PlayStation 2. Happy to have it. Next up, uncommon PlayStation 2 title. That's the Dukes of Hazzard, Return of the General Lee. $10, pretty good price for it. It's complete, good condition, as I stated, uncommon game. Next up, another uncommon, and that is Bloody Roar 4 for PlayStation 2. Complete, happy to have it. And finally, for this little set of pickups here, happy to pick this one up. This is a factory sealed Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2. Only paid $20, and it is factory sealed, so happy to have this. Not a reseal, so not bad. And to wrap up the video, finally, a GameCube game. Ran across it. Gotcha Force. Not much to say. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, subscribe. Have a nice day.